Guys, what's going on? T Reaper here, and I am back with another video inspired by a accusation on one of the posts I commented on this guy buying Black Ops 3 for the old dead 360 generation, and I basically asked him, "You do know those servers are going to shut off at the end of 2016, early 2017, right?" And this one guy came up to me and was like, "That's not true. It's gonna keep going." No, it's not, guys. It's going to shut off at the end of 2016, at the early 2017 at the latest, and there's really nothing you guys can do about it but hurry up and upgrade. Why on earth can't you guys upgrade? I don't understand it. Is it really that hard to come up with $300 to $350? Is it really that hard for your parents to come up with that much money? I live by myself. I have a bill of good $450 a month with only $200 left over, and I personally can come up with that much money in 6 months. I mean, come on. And Microsoft even told you within 3 years the support on the old gen will stop. Now, unless I can't do math, guys, and it's just what I think. Unless I can't do math, 2013 plus 3 is 2016. So, guys, you guys need to get your thumb out of your asses, or your, nice little doing absolutely nothing with your life, and basically go get a job. Go ask your mother, can I go babysit for somebody? Can I go mow your lawn? Can I go trim the hedges? Or something to basically advance in this nice little generation of gaming consoles. We have the Xbox One, which is the best. We have the PS4, which is the best for casuals who basically do nothing with their time and only play by themselves, because basically all they want to play is indies and multiplats, where no true good exclusives have come out yet, because Sony is too much of a broke freaking company that they can't even afford to bring out more than 4 exclusives a year, and their Uncharted just keeps getting delayed. I guess the Uncharted means the uncharted territory of a game that can yet to be announced or basically be produced in a decent amount of time. It is the uncharted waters of Uncharted, quote unquote. Now, guys, the 360 either goes between 480p and at most 720. Now, I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking. I don't know what kind of dope or alcohol you drink. Why on earth would you want to play a game at that low quality, at that low of an experience compared to Xbox One, 900p, 720 at the lowest it can go, and 1080p at the highest in certain games? Doesn't do it for everything, you're right. Ponies that are listening, or my beautiful friends at the Bang Bang Concepts, you're right. It doesn't do it for everything, ponies, but it does do it for some, and majority of the time, it plays pretty well. But, you gotta be on some wicked amount of crack if you honestly want to play the 360 still and not the advanced, technology of the current generation. And guys, the Xbox One can play 360 games now, right? It's something it's basically called the backwards compatibility feature. You take your 360 disc, right? You put in the Xbox One drive, it installs just like a regular Xbox One game, and you can play it if it's on the compatibility list. That is the whole point of bringing out that feature, by the way. It is so they can basically get the 360 people to switch over, because they think that the only reason you guys are on that console still is because you still will like those games. Those games will eventually transfer, but the whole point is not so you can play with 360 friends on another a cross-platform. It's so you guys can move the fuck over, so they can shut those servers down without feeling bad. And guys, it will happen. You guys can be broke motherfuckers and basically take forever to transfer, or you guys can basically move on. Join the hallelujah land of current generation. Stop living in the past, just like we basically went from airplane phones to things that we call cell phones, to things we call iPads, to computers. I mean, iTunes, for God's sake. Come on, we live in a good technology, experience world now. We're no longer in the Stone Age of 2005. And the Xbox 360, it's been out since 2005. It's been out for over 10 years. It's time to retire that little shit. get the fuck on and basically go over to the current generation where the rest of the community of gaming is basically learning to play. Stop living in the past and stop living in the Stone Age, because basically you're buying a dead product that will soon be dead in over at least a year to a year and a half at the most. You know, why are you buying a dead product where no games will come out for it and all the new good games will come out to the current generation, just like last gen? But guys, that's just my, personal opinion on the matter. Stop buying old generations and move on. If you can't afford it, that's what we call a savings account is for. That's why you save up month by month, week by week, whatever it takes for you to join the new experience. Big shout out to the guy, Cameron on Xbox Wonderland. Thank you, sir, for basically encouraging me to make this video. I hope you aren't too insulted with my tone of voice, guys, but, I always like talking this way. It's always so much fun. But this is T Reaper, signing out. Later, guys.